So this is a review of the Battle of Gods figures that were released in line with the movie that was released in 2013. And there were only 4 figures released, full-size figures that were released with this movie. There's obviously the 3 in front of you, and there was also a Super Saiyan Vegeta, which I don't have here. The SS Vegeta looks a bit strange, to be honest. But these 3 figures are pretty decent. And they've become very rare and collectible in Japan. And the fact that a new movie was released in April this year has just made it even worse, because the demand for these figures has just skyrocketed. And even compared to like 2 or 3 months ago, the value of these figures on the second-hand market is like over double. So they have become very, very rare. So let's now have a look at the figures themselves. So they're quite small. I was actually surprised at the size of these figures. I mean, they're not like overly small, but if I use an iPhone 5 cover, you can see that's the size of them. Whis is quite big on the right hand side there. Let's have a look at Goku. So this is the only figure that's been released of any of these characters really. But this is the God transformation, which was introduced in the movie, and it's pretty much the same as a normal Goku, except it's got red hair. So I'm not a huge fan of all these new transformations. I think they could have been a bit more creative, but anyway. So this is what he looks like up close. Looks quite nice though. His facial expression looks very serious. And you can see he's got the emblem on the front and the back. So one thing I really like about it is his stance. So he's actually kind of elevated. I don't know if you can see that, but the stand actually comes elevated. Maybe if I take him off, you can see how it's angled, and his feet are also angled. So he kind of sits up like it just makes him look a bit more godly, which I think is quite cool. So that's that figure. It looks a bit plasticky. One thing I don't particularly like about this figure is it does look a little bit plasticky or a little bit glossy. I don't know how to really explain it, but it doesn't look bad, but I don't know. I like the colouring on his feet as well, not just monotone. If we look at Bills, I love this figure. He's inspired by the Egyptian god Anubis. So if you've seen a jackal-headed god in Egyptian mythology, you'll notice the similarities, like the dog ears and the face. It's sort of like a dog. And you'll notice that his attire is also Egyptian inspired. It's fascinating ancient Egyptian culture. I have been to Egypt, amazing place. Quite dangerous, but amazing. You can see the tail. Nice gold finish. Even the nails, like you can actually see the nails like stick out. You can even see the creases on his hands. So just amazing level of detail, which you kind of come to expect in Japan. Like they make these figures pretty good. So that's Bills, and then if we have a look at Whis, he's a bit of a strange character, Whis, but pretty cool nonetheless. So even like he's got this plastic semi-transparent ring on his like staff or wand, whatever you want to call it. And the ring that goes around his head. It's connected here. There's 2 points here that it connects. It's pretty firm, doesn't really fall out. So again, you got the fingernails there and even strands of hair, his eyes. As I said, quite a bit taller than the other ones. And I think these 3 look really good together. I think Bills and Whis looks okay. But to me, actually having God Goku just makes it look that much better. So, very nice figures. So these were the DXF figures, Battle of Gods figures. Thanks for watching.